Welcome to this Faculty Activity System training. This session will review publication imports. There's a good chance that citations of your publications are already stored in another software system, such as Crossref or PubMed, or in other reference managers or databases. We want to make it as easy as possible to get this information into Faculty Activity System and reduce the time spent on your manual data entry. Direct access is the term we'll use in the Faculty Activity System, where users can import their publications directly from common sources such as PubMed. However, we do want to note that users may need to have accounts set up with those certain third-party vendors for the import function to work correctly. We'll spend a few moments discussing the navigation process and simple tips for using the system. Okay, from the Activities tab in Faculty Activity System, you'll want to scroll down to the Scholarship Research header and select the hyperlink for Publications and Intellectual Contributions. The next screen will give you multiple options to enter your publication data. Those wishing to manually enter their information may select the blue Add New button at the top. Otherwise, you'll select the dark blue Import button on the top right corner to access your information from third-party systems or to use the BibTeX file import. BibTeX is the most broadly supported standardized way to structure publication citations in a file. This makes it easy to move citations between two software applications. You export citations from one software app into a BibTeX file, and then you can import that file into another software application, such as Faculty Activity System. So in this case, you are exporting from one system and importing into FAS. You can open a BibTeX file with any common text editor, including Microsoft Word, TextEdit, or Notepad. More information on formatting may be reviewed directly from the BibTeX website. Alternatively, from the Import Publication page, you'll go to the Import from Third Party section and select your desired source to search for your publication data, and then you can import from the drop-down menu for that source. Once you've selected your criteria, you'll click a Search button. Keep the following items in mind as you enter your desired search criteria. For ORCID or ORCID, depending on how you pronounce that, or for Scopus, with Scopus you also will need ID information or your password so that you can link to your accounts in ORCID or Scopus. And then for Crossref and PubMed, and especially for those authors that have common last names, you'll really want to look at how you can limit your search criteria to find your correct records. When I entered my name, it came up with well over 300 entries that were not mine. Okay, the next screen, once you've entered your information, it will give you an opportunity to select what is in that system. So this particular screen is showing an import using ORCID. Okay, so users will select which publications they want to import from the return publication results using the search criteria that you gave. From here, you can click the box next to the individual items that you want to import using the checkbox at the top of the item bar to select them all if you wish. Once you've decided which publications to import, click the Continue button. But if you're uncertain about a publication, you can click on the title, which will show you the full set of details that would be imported into Faculty Activity System. And then you can choose how you want to proceed. If too many publications were returned or the publication you expected to find does not appear, you can hone your search right from this screen by selecting the Modify Your Search hyperlink and update your criteria and select Search. Faculty Activity System checks selected publications for duplicates to see if they're already in the Faculty Activity System. The publications may be duplicates are presented to you for your review, and each potential duplicate publication you will be given the option of whether to skip importing that publication as a new record or to go ahead and import it to the duplicate publication to update the existing record in the system. Using the drop-down menu at the top, you can limit the publications displayed to all or only those that require review. Once you determine whether or not each publication is a duplicate, you'll click the Continue button in the upper right corner of your screen and move on to the next step. After you have completed importing all records, we recommend that you carefully review your publication list. If you find two or more of the same entry, you can select those and click the Compare button at the top. The next screen will provide a side-by-side comparison of the entries. You can then consider which entry is incorrect or duplicated, and you can delete the erroneous entry or make the necessary edits to those records. As with any large database system, there are bound to be opportunities for improvement. In particular, a common issue we've observed is that we'll find errors in publications entered by other people. So if you're the first author and you enter a publication, you will have the opportunity to list other authors. The publication will automatically appear in their data sets. And this is a great option to reduce workload for everyone and easily indicate who your collaborators are in the system. Nationwide, this is considered a great benefit of the faculty activity system. But unfortunately, human error can occur, and this can result in potential typos in that data entry that you cannot correct because someone else already entered it. Or perhaps you are listed as the third author instead of the second author. Or another less common but yet still significant issue is where you are incorrectly identified as an author in a publication that you did not work on. The national default in the faculty activity system will prevent anyone from editing the record except for the first author. And this is to make sure that other people aren't changing your work after you've entered the publication. So as such, if you find an error that someone else made, you will have to contact that first author and request that they make that revision. If you've done that and your issue still is not resolved, you can then contact your campus administrator, who will be your liaison with tech support, and we will all work together to get that fixed for you. Okay, well, please let us know if we can be of any further assistance as you enter your information in the faculty activity system. You can reach us at ouhsc-ipe@ouhsc.edu. Thank you for listening today.